for coming here and gracing this new attachment to our residence, to Giridhari's residence. Each one of you, thank you very much on behalf of Anjali and myself. And all of you who participated in this wonderful kirtan, singing, and just coming here and gracing us. I offer my respectful obeisances and dhanvats to each one of you. So this week, actually, I was looking at the calendar throughout, and there's some wonderful Vaishnava Acharyas appearances and disappearances. So I thought I will sing some songs that are related to those Acharyas. This last Thursday, it was Srila Gopal Bhatta Goswami's appearance day. Also, the same day there was the disappearance of Ramachandra Kaviraja. Yesterday, meaning Friday, it was the disappearance of Jaydeva Goswami, and today it is the disappearance of Lochana Thakura. So these are all great stalwarts in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. So I was thinking maybe I'll sing a song from Jaydeva Goswami's Geet Govind. Everybody must have heard of this song, Dasaavatar Stotram. And then also there's a famous song of Lochana Thakura. Can anybody remember which one? And we sing it quite a bit in ISKCON.
Jana.
Huh? Yes, Param Karuna, Pahu Jana, Nitai, Gaurchandra. And then we can expound a little bit on the Acharyas themselves, if you would like to. No. I always have this, whenever we love our Acharyas of Vaishnavas, Krishna is pleased. That is the principle. Whether or not we are able to reach that high level of bhakti, but if we love the Vaishnavas, Krishna is pleased. And it has been always my inspiration reading and singing the bhajans of such pure devotees. So I seek your blessings before I start singing some of these bhajans, maybe a couple bhajans, one from Jaydeva Goswami and one from Lochana Thakura. Jaydeva Goswami appeared in the 11th century, long time ago. This is even about 400 years before Mahaprabhu, or probably more. 11th century would be 600 years, right? 600 years. Huh?
1,900 years.
No, not
1100. Mahaprabhu, before Mahaprabhu, yes. So,
that time there was no Narottam Goswami and no other Goswami. Mahaprabhu used to sing Jaydeva Goswami's songs only.
oh yes, not only, well, of course, he actually, when he was in the Gambhira, well, we'll come to that when we talk about the Acharyas themselves, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to relish Geet Govinda especially. He used to discuss it with Rai Ramananda and Swarup Damodar, especially in Jagannath Puri. And these are very esoteric, very high level subjects. Especially Jaydeva Goswami has written the pastimes, the intimate pastimes of Radha and Krishna in the book called Geet Govinda. So, Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuram Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. वाञ्छाकल्पतरोभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरोभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरोभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलम् श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादा सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितम् श्रीचैतन्य मनोयभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदं। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपदाय नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमस्ते गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा Prabhupada,
Param Karuna Pahu Dui Jana Nitai Gaurchandra. बोलिए Param Karuna Pahu Dui Jana Nitai Gaurchandra. Param Karuna Pahu Dui Jana Nitai Gaurchandra.
Sabhayavatara Sarashiromani Kevalayānanda Kanda. Sabhayavatara Sarashiromani Kevalayānanda Kanda. Oh, Sabhayavatara Sarashiromani Kevalayānanda Kanda. जो भाई चतन निताई सुमेरा श्वास छोड़े. भजो भाई चतन निताई सुमेरा श्वास छोड़े. विषय छाड़िया शिरा से माजिया मुखे बोलो हरि हरि. विषय छाड़िया शिरा से माजिया मुखे बोलो हरि हरि. बोलो मुखे बोलो हरि हरि. बोलो मुखे बोलो हरि हरि. बोलो मुखे बोलो हरि हरि. बोलो
ত্রিভুবনে নাই এমন দয়াল দাতা এমন দেখো রে ভাই ত্রিভুবনে নাই এমন দয়াল দাতা দেখো রে ভাই ত্রিভুবনে নাই এমন দয়াল দাতা দেখো রে ভাই ত্রিভুবনে নাই এমন দয়াল দাতা ওরে ভাই ত্রিভুবনে নাই এমন দয়াল দাতা পশু পাখি জুড়ে পাষাণ বিদারে শুনি যার গুণ গাথা পশু পাখি জুড়ে পাষাণ বিদারে শুনি যার গুণ গাথা পরম করুণা বহু দুই জনা নিতাই গৌরচন্দ্র Gaurchandra, Nitai Gaurchandra, Amar Nitai Gaurchandra, Nitai Gaurchandra. Samsare Majina, Rohili Pora, Shekoranari Goyasha. Samsare Majina. रोहिली पोरिया अपना कर में भूल जाए शोभा अपना कर में भूल जाए शोभा कोई लोचन दास कोई लोचन दास परम करुणा पहु दूरी जन निताई गौरचंद्रा ओ परम करुणा पहु दूरी जन निताई गौरचंद्रा Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai. Jai Satchitananda Gaur Hari, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
knows the meaning of this bhajan, right? It's very simple. Quickly I will translate it. So Lochana Thakur is saying, Param Karuna Pahu Jana. The most merciful are these two personalities. Who are they? Nitai, Gaurchandra. Shava Udar Sara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. They are the essence of all the avatars. If you don't know any other avatar, it's fine. But as long as you know Gaur Nitai, the doors to Golok are open. The doors to the service of Sri Sri Radha Govinda, Radha Krishna are open. Kevala Ananda Kanda. Very nice word. Keval Anandam. Keval means exclusive. Exclusive. And what kind of Anand? Not Anand that will give you different types of bhakti, including the different Devi Devatas. Some people get some Anand out of that. Some people get Anand out of Narayana Bhakti. Some people get Anand out of different forms and avatars of Krishna. But Keval Anand, here Keval Anand means exclusive bhakti to Radha Krishna. That kind of bliss. Bhajo Bhajo Bhai Chaitanya Nitai. Please, he is instructing, Lochana Thakur is saying, Bhajo, please worship. Who? Chaitanya and Nitai. Shrudrida Vishwasha. Please have firm faith. Have it firm faith, please. Do not let your faith, even for a second, be a little bit of, what do you call? Talmal or tilting. Yes. Sudrida. Sudrida. Drida means, and Sudrida means extreme, with extreme faith. Vishwasakuri. Vishaya chhadiya she rashe majiya. Please give up all the material things. Vishaya. Vishaya means material. Chhadiya means give it up. Vishaya chhadiya she rashe majiya, and enjoy the bliss in this mellow, in this ras of conjugal love, of the Madhurya ras as given by Mahaprabhu. Say Rashe Majiya, Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari, and continuously take the name of Hari Hari. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he appeared, everybody was calling out Hari, 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 and when he was crying, the only solution for him to stop crying was, everybody said Hari, 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 Hari. So this is to please Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu always loved when everybody said Hari, Hari, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Mukhe bolo Hari Hari. Dekho re bhai, tribhuvane nai. Please understand, oh my brother, oh my dear friends, that in this tribhuvan, in these three worlds, in all the 6 upper planetary systems, in the middle planetary system, and the 7 hellish planets, the entire universe, tribhuvane nahi, nai, amona dayala datan. There is nobody as merciful as them. Subhadra Mata just sang, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Daya karo more, Toma vina ke dayalu jagata samsahe. There is nobody as merciful as you in the entire creation. Pasupakhi jure, Pashanu vidare, Shuni jar gunagatha. When you sing the holy name, and especially when Mahaprabhu sang the holy name, even the birds and the beasts and the animals used to come into ecstasy. When Mahaprabhu traveled to the Jarikan forest, even the tigers and the lions and the deer and the birds, they all were enchanted with the holy name. Pashupaki Jhure, Pashanu Vidara, and even because of the singing of Mahaprabhu and the holy name, the stone, Pashan means stone, would melt. Actually, if you have gone, how many of you have been to Jagannath Puri? Okay, how many of you have been to Alarnath temple? Okay, only 2? Okay, next time you go to Jagannath Puri, it's a 30-kilometer ride. Please go there. Actually, when Mahaprabhu, when he came to Jagannath Puri, at that time, Lord Jagannath was sick. You know the whole week of sickness that Lord Jagannath has, that transcendental sickness, right? So at that time, he could not get darshan. And he was so disappointed, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Lord Jagannath came in his dream and says, you can come and see me in Alarnath. There's a place, Alarnath. Alar actually means pleasure or bliss. And Nath means the master. So that's one of the names of Krishna. So there's a nice, very old temple of Alarnath. Very beautiful setting. Very peaceful. It probably cost you about 500, 600 rupees rickshaw from the Jagannath Puri temple. It's a good half-day's trip, but it is worth visiting that and Rai Ramanand's place.
Even though auto rickshaw.
Yeah, auto rickshaw, that's what I'm saying. Auto rickshaw. And Rai Ramanand's place, they are very close. Rai Ramanand is one of the very close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Vishaka Sakhi. So that is the actual residence of Rai Ramanand. Very close, within about 10 kilometers from there. So anyways, coming back to the Alarnath temple, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there, Alarnath DT gave darshan based on the vision that Jagannath Dev gave to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went there, he was in so much ecstasy that he started chanting, dancing and singing the glories, Hare Krishna, and he fell to the ground. And where he fell, that ground melted, Pashanu Vidare. You remember seeing that place? Subhadra Mata, Rajvidya Prabhu?
Yes.
There is actually Mahaprabhu lying on the floor, that entire figure, like sometimes this might sound a little gross, but when somebody is killed on the street or something and how the police draws a chalk line around the body, you can actually see a complete depression in the stone where Mahaprabhu, including his palms, Mahaprabhu had so much love that actually melted the stone and his body impression was formed. So like that, Lochandas Thakur is probably remembering these pastimes in this wonderful bhajan. So many, every Vaishnava bhajan has so many deep, different pastimes that are enacted by the Lord, that are there. It's only a matter of us trying to find the right place and find the right lila in between every word and in between every line. Pashanu, Pashupaki Jure Pashanu Vidare. So Pashupaki Jure Pashanu, Pashupaki Jure is the one that he's referring to Jarikhand. When Mahaprabhu went, when he was on his way to Vrindavan. And then Pashanu Vidare, melting the stones. Shuni Jar Gunagatha, simply hearing the glories and the holy name. Samshara Majiya Rohili Poriya. He's talking now about himself. He's saying that in this samsar, in this material world, I have simply wasting my time. Rohili Poriya, Shai Pada Nahilo Asha. And I'm not even attached to the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu or Nityananda Prabhu. Apana Karame Bhunjaya Shaman, Kohe Lochana Das. All this is because I'm not attracted to the lotus feet of Gaur Nitai, is because of my karma. And I am simply, because of my previous karmas, I'm not attached. But actually, he is the most attached. Just like all Vaishnava Acharyas are extremely, very, very humble. They always think that they are the worst. That is the humility. And actually the case is ours. Why we are not attached to the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas, to Prabhupada, to Nitai Gaurchandra? Proper attachment. We are attracted, but we are not that attached. There is a difference. Ado Shraddha, there are 9 different stages. First we have some little faith. Then what happens with faith? We come to the temple. We do sadhu sangha. With sadhu sang, sadhus tell you, Vaishnavas tell you, if you want to improve your spiritual life, do this, don't do this. The do's and don'ts. Like when we come to ISKCON, stop eating onion garlic, stop eating meat, no drinking, no illicit sex, no meat eating, all these things. So do's and don'ts. And what do you have to do? Then you chant the holy name of Hare Krishna, read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, meet with the devotees, assemble satsang, all these things. When you go, Mahaprabhu has given these 5 things. Mathura Vas, going to the different holy places, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, associating with the devotees, chanting the holy name. So these are the do's, and the don'ts is no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. It's not that Prabhupada just woke up one day and he said these 4 things you stop. Full conviction, as is. Prabhupada has actually quoted this verse from Mahabharata Adi Parva. Everybody can repeat this. Bolo Striyam, Dyutam, Panam, Shunam, Yatra, Adharma, Chaturvida. Striyam, opposite sex. Dyutam, gambling. Panam, meat eating. Panam, intoxication. And meat eating is Shunam. Yatra, these. Adharma, they are against your spiritual life. Chaturvida, these 4. When Prabhupada came to New York, Ramakrishna Mission was already established, because Vivekananda ji came to Chicago in 1899. And Prabhupada came to the fest in 1965. So already Ramakrishna mission was established in some major cities. So when Prabhupada, being a Bengali gentleman, he went to the Ramakrishna mission to visit in New York, and the monks there said, Swamiji, here if you tell them the Vaishnava principles, nobody's going to listen to you. Here everybody wants to eat meat, they want to have opposite sex illicit association, everybody wants to drink and be merry, and you tell them, they will run away. And here also sometimes in winter it's very cold, you may even have to do a little bit of brandy to keep yourself warm. Prabhupada said, no, I am here to give something genuine as is. If people want to take it, they can take it. Just like there is not too many buyers of real genuine diamonds. How many people can afford a 3-carat or a 2-carat solitaire? Cost about $50,000. VVSI quality. Pink. How many people? One Mataji will go in that showroom of Tribhuvandas Dimji in Bombay, and 7 salesmen will be around him in suit and tie, and the manager will also come. What will you have, ma'am? Please have a seat. And this and that and all this. But the girls outside Wilson College, where the stores are there, they are buying lots of imitation jewelry. Or Linking Road, if you know Bandra, Bombay, Raste ka mal, sasta. So Prabhupada said that I am giving something genuine. So if they want it, they will take it. I am not going to alter my principles. So, apana karma bhunjaya shaman. That is why Lochana Thakur is saying that it is due to my karma, I am not attached. And that is, he is talking about us actually. Kahoye Lochana Das. That is what Lochana Das is saying. Actually, Lochana Thakur appeared about 34 years after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. He appeared in the Bengal, West Bengal area, and he was actually, anybody knows the author of very famous work, Chaitanya Mangal. Chaitanya Mangal. Actually, Vrindavan Das Thakur wrote Bhagavad. But it is said that he actually wrote Chaitanya Mangal, but it was changed that name out of pure love by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and Lochana Das Thakur into Chaitanya Bhagavad. Krishna Leela लिखे व्यास और चैतन्य लीला Vrindavan Das. He is the Vyasa of Chaitanya Leela. And Lochana Das Thakur actually got the inspiration to write Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's biography called Chaitanya Mangal from Murari Gupta's diary. And Murari Gupta was very close to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially he saw his childhood pastimes. Those details are not given so much in Chaitanya Charitamrita or in Vrindavan Das Thakur's, but the way detail that has been given in Murari Gupta's diary, he basically expounded that and he wrote Chaitanya Mangal. So, and Chaitanya Mangal is divided into 4 khandas, just like Chaitanya Charitamrita is divided into how many sections? 3. Adi, Madhya and Antya. But Lochana Thakur's Chaitanya Mangal is divided into 4 sections. One is known as, the first khanda is known as Sutra Khand. The second khanda is known as Adi Khand. The third khanda or the canto is known as the Madhyam Khanda. And the fourth canto is known as the Shesha Khanda or the Antya Leela. So there is one extra. And in the first khanda alone, he has glorified his spiritual master, he was actually born, Lochana Das Thakur was born in a doctor's family. And his guru was also a doctor, Narari Sarkar. Narari Sarkar, he was a very good Kaviraj. And his great son, Raghunandan Thakur, Mataji sang that nice Rajasthani bhajan about that khichdi, right? Where did she? She left? Acha, she had to go.
No, I think she's upstairs.
Oh, she's taking prasad, okay. So how that devotee is so much in love with Krishna and is insisting Krishna take, otherwise I won't take. That there was a song that was sung, of maybe some of you all missed it, and the essence of the song was that in Rajasthan there was a devotee and that Mataji was offering khichdi to Gopal and Gopal would not eat, right? So she just sat there and said, Gopal, you have to eat. And Gopal did not budge. So she said, okay, if you don't eat, I'm going to stop eating. So finally Gopal came and ate the khichdi. So similarly, there is a similar connotation here, same kind of a Leela. Raghunandan Thakur, who is the son of Narahari Sarkar. Narahari Sarkar one day on his call, on the call of duty, he had to go see a patient. So his little son, 4 or 5 years old, Raghunandan, he asked him that, you know the mantras, I already taught you, offer the bhoga to Thakurji. Offer the bhoga. So he sat with the bell, started singing the mantras, and he offered, mother gave him a nice plate of bhoga, and he put it in front of the altar. And then he rang the bell, said all the mantras sincerely. Children learn very fast, especially if the parents teach them right. Krishna consciousness, they can pick up very fast. So he knew all the mantras from the Shastra. And he sat there. Now he's sitting in front of the deity, Gopal. And he's telling Gopal, done now mantras, eat. Like sometimes our Anjali, she doesn't do mantras, but khalo. That's what she does. And bade prem se karti hai. I said, did you say the mantras? No. Khalo. That's what she says, So that's her bhav. Who am I to comment on it? So the thing is, she said, okay, I have said all the mantras. Gopal, please eat. And Gopal is not eating. Now Gopal is not eating. Raghunandan started crying. 4-year-old boy. He's crying. Gopal, please eat. Please eat. And Gopal is not responding. Bhoga is right there in the front of Gopal. So then, he starts crying incessantly. Then he tells Gopal, look, my father will think that he told me first time to do something independently. He had to go see a patient. And he will think that I didn't do my job. Please eat, Gopal. Please. And he started crying and crying. And finally Gopal, out of Vatsal, Bhakta Vatsal, he came and he ate the entire plate. Complete finish, sabachat. Then he took the plate and went into the kitchen. And he told his mother, Gopal has eaten everything. And the mother was shocked. You're so naughty. I know you are hungry, beta. But you after having the bhoga, I was going to give it to you anyways. No, ma, I did not eat it. Gopal ate it. You have become very naughty. You're lying. So anyways, she was upset. When father came back, Narahari Sarkar heard the story from his wife. Look, our Gopal, our Raghunandan, as he's growing up, he's becoming naughty and he's becoming a liar as well. So, you have to chastise him, do something about it. It's in his best interest. So then Narahari Sarkar said, Raghu, please tell me the truth, what happened. I'm not going to beat you. But you have to tell me the truth. Lying is not good. He says, Baba, Thakurji actually ate everything. I offered it to him. At first he was not eating. And then I requested him and said that my Baba has given me this seva. And I was crying and Thakur came and ate everything. So Baba also got angry. He said, you're lying. And he was crying in front of Baba, Narahari Sarkar. He says, okay, fine. If that is the case, tomorrow you are offering again. Tomorrow you are doing the offering again. And I want to see if your Gopal is going to eat the bhoga. So next day, again, nice prepared thali with lots of wonderful items in the bhoga thali. And he was asked to go inside, curtain closed, doors closed. And then he sat down, started saying the mantras, ringing the bell. And Narahari Thakur is peeking from little bit from behind the door and seeing what is happening. Gopal doesn't come. Again he starts crying. Again he's like, my Baba thinks I'm a liar. I'm not a liar, Gopal. Please have your bhoga. Please, for my sake. Otherwise my Baba is going to think that I'm a liar. So then Gopal, out of his pure, again he's Bhakta, Vatsal, and he's Bhakta, Vashya. Two things. Vashya means controlled by the devotees, and Vatsala means one who takes care of the devotees just like a child. So Gopal came, and actually there were some laddus that day. And he picked that laddu up and ate half a laddu and put half a back. And even today, if you go, this place is called Srikhanda. It is close to in Navadvip, Mayapur, a few kilometers away, near Shantipur area. And even if you go today, it is said that half laddu eaten by Gopal, it is still there. So that is Bhakta Vatsala Krishna. Depends on our bhav. How much we have bhav for Krishna, he reciprocates. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam satathaiva bhajamiham. According to our reciprocation, according to our love, he reciprocates accordingly. It's a very nice verse in the Bhagavad Gita, but it encompasses so many different meanings or rasas within that particular verse itself. So this is Lochana Thakur, who was the disciple of Narari Sarkar, and he has written Chaitanya Mangal, especially the childhood pastimes of Mahaprabhu have been expounded very nicely by Lochana Thakur.
Chaitanya Mangal is older than the Chaitanya Charitamrita?
Yes, it is older than Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yes.
And Chaitanya Bhagavat is more older than?
Yes, Chaitanya Bhagavat is more older by Vrindavan Das Thakur. So today is the disappearance of Lochana Das Thakur. Lochana Das Thakur ki Jai. So yesterday it was the disappearance of Jaydeva Goswami. Today Anita Mataji has sent me a wonderful bhajan. I didn't hear it in a long time. Shita Kamala Jaya Jaya Shri Deva Hari. That is also written, did you know, by Jaydeva Goswami. Very beautiful bhajan. Maybe one day when we get more time, we can sing it and go into the deeper meaning. It's in Sanskrit. And Jaydeva Goswami was a great devotee in the court of Raja Lakshman Sen, around in the year 1100. In the year 1100. And he was such a pure devotee that he had actually the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, and he wrote a wonderful famous book called Gita Govinda. And in Gita Govinda, intimate pastimes of Radha Krishna are there. So one time as he was writing one time as he was writing his verses, and a thought came to his mind. A thought came to his mind, and then he says, nah, I don't think I should write that. He put his pen down and he went to the Ganga to take a bath, as usual that he would. And then when he was taking a bath in the Ganga, Krishna personally came as Jaydev in his own Jaydev's form, sat down on that peat where he was writing the Grantha in Govinda, and he exactly wrote the same verse which he thought he was going to cancel. And the verse basically was Dehi Pada Pallavam Mudaram, meaning, O Radha, please let me touch your lotus feet. And he was thinking, this is not right. I don't think I should write that. But Krishna himself came and he wrote it in golden letters. Dehi Pada Pallavam Mudaram. It's a wonderful, actually it's a long, nice bhajan. Very beautiful. Sanskrit is also very high level. But it's so beautiful. I mean, those who know Shastriya Sangeet can sing this very nicely. Especially Gita Govinda. And then the wife of Jaydeva Goswami, Padmavati, she says, "Arey, you're already back. Okay, your bhojan is ready, come have." So, Krishna actually, in the form of Jaydev, sits in the kitchen nicely and has all the bhoga prasadam. Yeah. Bhoga, but actually it is prasadam, double prasadam, because she had probably offered it to the Krishna deity and offered it back to him. And then Krishna leaves. And then she starts taking her own prasad. After Pati, Devi eats, that is the normal Vedic culture. So, then Jaydeva Goswami came. And he suddenly saw, "Arey, what happened to my wife today?" He never said anything. But she has never eaten without me eating first. Maybe she was very hungry today or something. And then wife also surprised and looked and says, he asked for prasad. Okay, can we have, what prasad? You just ate. You just ate. And then he's thinking, I don't know what's wrong with her. So then he goes back to his peat and he commences his writing. And he sees that particular line and that verse that he was contemplating on, not writing, that was already written. And then ecstasy, tears of ecstasy flow from his eyes and says, "Padmavati, Padmavati, how fortunate you are. Krishna Swayam came and he ate off your own hands. Padmavati, how fortunate you are, how fortunate you are. So this is our Krishna. Bhakta Vatsala and Bhakta Vashya. How beautiful. So Jaydeva Goswami, actually, his works are very, very high level. And those who are of very, when you reach that Rag Bhakti, then one will relish those bhajans that have been written. And they are very intimate between Radha and Krishna, the way he has portrayed it. And in Rajasthan, if you go, even today, based on Jaydeva Goswami's bhajans, a lot of paintings have been depicted. A lot of paintings that you see in Rajasthan, the Vaishnava paintings that are based on Jaydeva Goswami's Gita Govinda. Yes. And Gita Govinda was actually sung in front of Govind Devji. The Rupa Goswami's deities. So I have a nice one Dasaavatar Stotram.
Prabhu Mahaprabhu was a good singer.
Yes.
He used to play very good mridangam. He learned from his uncle. And you know what singing? He used to sing the songs, Vidyapati,
Chandidas
and Gita Govinda.
and Jaydeva Goswami.
Jaydeva Goswami.
Yes, three.
The three singers at
Yes.
that time.
Yes.
He used to sing all these songs.
He used to relish those.
Yes.
And that is why I'm saying. And that too where, Mahaprabhu relished this in the Gambhira. I explained that those who are present in my Sistashtakam class, that ecstasy in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu experiences in the Gambhira in the last 12 years is the esoteric mood of Sri Radha. And that mood that Krishna has is of, you can imagine, he is not interested in any other scriptures. He is interested in the very highest and the topmost rasa, which he found in Vidyapati's writings, Chandidas and Jaydeva Goswami, especially Gita Govinda. And he used to discuss with Rai Ramananda and Swarup Damodar Goswami. He was intimate, Lalita and Visakha. Yes. So that's why, because he could actually, Jaydeva Goswami actually could see, he was like, they're all Manjaris. Thakur gave. Then also, before I sing this bhajan, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, another great Vaishnava Acharya, one of the 6 Goswamis in Vrindavan, whose appearance happened on Thursday. In this appearance of Gopal Bhatta Goswami, actually he appeared in South India in the Rangashetra, and his father's name was Venkat Bhatt. And Venkat Bhatt had 2 other brothers. One of them was a very famous personality known as Prabhupada Saraswati. Actually, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, if you have gone to Vrindavan, how many of you all visited the Samadhi of Prabhupada? I know Gopal Bhatta Goswami, most of you all have, because Radha Raman Mandir. Have you all visited?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Samadhi of Gopal Bhatta Goswami?
Yes.
When you enter Radha Raman Mandir, it's on the left.
Yes.
There are 2 entrances also, but it's also in the same in the compound. And Radha Raman Devji actually appeared to Gopal Bhatta Goswami. But anyways, I will come to that part. But Gopal Bhatta Goswami, actually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was taking his Padyatra to Dakshin Bharat, he went to the Rangashetra. There is a very famous temple of Sri Ranga Mandir. And there, Venkat Bhatt was regularly visiting. So when he visited that temple, Mahaprabhu, he was in ecstasy hearing just the hymns of the South Indian Brahmins. Wonderful hymns that they were singing. And Mahaprabhu went into ecstasy, and again he started chanting and dancing, and he swooned and he fell down. Just like when he went to Alarnath or when he went to Jagannath Puri temple. At that time, Jagannath Puri temple, when he swooned, then Sarvabhauma Acharya, he told his disciples, pick him up and take him to my house. What a beautiful sannyasi. What is he doing? Just simply dancing and wasting his time chanting. Maybe I should teach him some Vedanta. But this Thakur, Venkat, in front of Thakurji, he displayed his ecstatic symptoms and he fell down and he started chanting like a madman, sometimes standing up, dancing. And Venkat Bhatt, he immediately put the crowd a little bit away so that Mahaprabhu could relish. And then Venkat Bhatt, after that happened, Venkat Bhatt was feeling a lot of ecstasy when he saw Mahaprabhu. And he invited him to his place. And when he invited him to the Mahaprabhu, it was actually Chaturmas time. So Mahaprabhu stayed a few months. Generally what sadhus would do, or devotees would, when they are in a particular town, and when it starts raining for the next 4 months, they would stay there, in the same down in some Vaishnava or a Brahmana's place. That's what they would do. So Mahaprabhu stayed there, and his little son Gopal, he was very attached to Mahaprabhu. And when Mahaprabhu used to take prasad, he used to sit him on his lap, Gopal, and feed him his remnants. And he instructed him at that young age that after your parents leave, you serve them very nicely. And after your parents leave, you come to Vrindavan. These were the instructions at the very young age that was given Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Gopal took that to heart. And then, when his parents left the body, he went to Vrindavan under the tutelage of his own Kaka, Chacha, Prabhupada Saraswati, who is non-different from one of the Ashtasakis, Tunga Vidya Saki. His Samadhi in Vrindavan, everybody has visited in Parikrama Cheer Ghat, right?
Yes.
Where Krishna did that pastime, where he took the gopis' clothes, right? Huh? It's a little secret place. Not many people know that. You have to know some locals to tell you. But when you are there by Cheer Ghat, ask somebody where is Prabhupada Saraswati's Samadhi. And it's right behind it. As much distance as from Radharaman DT to Gopal Bhatta Goswami's Samadhi. So next time when you all go there, take the blessings. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, Tunga Vidya Sakhi in Krishna Lila is the most expert, especially in knowledge. And she is able to defeat Krishna very nicely. Even he will defeat with knowledge, she will even defeat Krishna. So Prabhupada Saraswati Pad actually is a great Vaishnava, his uncle, and he studied, Gopal Bhatta Goswami studied under him. And then obviously he got to see Mahaprabhu and he was very happy. So one time in Vrindavan, he before going to Vrindavan, actually he had also taken one trip to the Kali Gandaki river, which is in Nepal. And when he was taking a bath, he with his kamandal, 12 shaligrams went into his kamandal. And he thought, okay, that's alright, they came in, but he just gently put them back. And again, as he was taking a bath, those 12 shaligrams entered again. And this happened several times. So then he thought to himself, maybe this is the wish of the Lord, I should keep them. So he was a Baba, right? 6 Goswamis means they are the Baba, they are even beyond sannyas. Baba Vesh. So they don't even have a place to stay. The 6 Goswamis' Vairagya was so great that they never even stayed under one tree for more than 3 days. For afraid of being attached to that place. Supposing if somebody comes to that place, they'll say, oh, this is my tree. Please. They don't even want to be attached. So there was so much Vairagya, so much of renunciation in them. So he just simply put it in his gutri. He tied a little knot on his uttariya and he brought the shaligrams to Vrindavan. And he started worshipping them wherever, under whichever tree he was his residence for the next whatever few days. Every few days he would change it, and under that tree he would worship them with the Jamuna water, Tulsi, and whatever he could make, he would offer to the shaligram. Now, one day what happened, there was a big Seth who came, very, very wealthy person to Vrindavan. And that wealthy person, he was giving away wonderful articles of worship, nice silken cloth to different temples, to different devotees for their Archa Vigras. So he also gave Gopal Bhatta. Gopal Bhatta Goswami says, there is no point in giving it to me, I only have Shaligram. Give it to somebody else. But he insisted, no, Baba, please keep it. So, man rakh liya. He kept his wish and he kept it. Then, as he was putting them to sleep that particular night, the same day when this thing happened, when the clothes were brought to him, nice silken clothes, the thought came to his mind that Shaligram Shila, that I wish I had nice deities just like so many devotees have in Vrindavan. Serve them. So that I could serve them nicely. And he put them to sleep with that thought in his mind. Next morning when he woke up, he found that there was one Shila, known as the Damodar Shila, turned into the wonderful form of the Tribhanga form of Radharaman. And then the 11 other Shaligrams were there. So this is the Bhakta Vatsala and Bhakta Vashya. How beautiful. That Radharaman deity, as you all know, have taken darshan, it is said that several years ago, even some scientists came and under the supervision of the pujaris, they inspected to see if this was carved. And they come to the conclusion that it was not carved. It has been self-manifested. And behind the deity is every Shila, every Shaligram Shila has an identification. Like there is Narsinga Shila, there is different names of Krishna according to the chinha that are carved on that Shila. So in the behind, because that particular Shila was Damodar Shila, on the back of Radharaman, there's the Damodar Shila, the marker there that identifies the Shaligram Shila. And Radharaman deity is so beautiful. That is perhaps the only deity that did not leave Vrindavan under the atrocities of Aurangzeb. That is why most of the deities were shifted to Jaipur, Udaipur, etc. Because that was one state that they could not conquer, the Mughals. It was a completely Hindu state and they were unable to defeat that state. They had control of all over India except that particular state because they were very chivalrous. And Govind Dev Ji is there, Rupa Goswamis, Madan Mohan Ji is there in Karoli, Sanatan Goswami Bhads, then Radha Damodar Ji is there, Jiva Goswamis, and who else is there? There are four. Radha? No, not Radha Shyam Sundar. Gopinath Ji. Yes, Madhu Pandits, Radha Gopinath Ji. So, these deities are there. But Radha Raman Ji never left Vrindavan. He was small enough and cute enough to be tucked away. So that is why, because otherwise Aurangzeb had instructed his soldiers that these deities, the big deities, they used to break them. They were so horrible. And then they were to desecrate them and they would use the broken parts or the limbs of the deity to measure meat. This is the kind of aparadh they did. So that is why they did so much aparadh, these Mughals, that unbelievable.
They didn't last.
That's why, of course, they didn't last, and that's why every Mughal dynasty father was killed by the son and put in jail. Very barbaric. You know, the way even they didn't have any what you call mercy even for their own family members. Even that Shah Jahan cut off the hands of every person who was involved in making that beautiful Taj Mahal. What kind of personality, what kind of mentality is that? No value of life. So that is because of the aparadhs. Akbar was perhaps the only tolerant king, and Akbar was fortunate enough to meet Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Yes. Akbar actually, from his heart, he was a devotee. He also had the opportunity to meet Haridas Thakur. Not Haridas means Haridas ji of Vrindavan, of Baki Bihari.
Also Mira.
Yeah, Mira, of course, yes. Haridas ji, to whom Baki Bihari appeared, he was the singer. Haridas, Bejubada and Tansen, they were under the same guru. They learned Shastriya Sangeet. So Akbar was very impressed. So he had even asked Haridas to come and perform. Haridas refused. And he said, if you want to listen, you come here. So Haridas, anyways. But Akbar was the only, perhaps the tolerant one. And of course, he had also married one of the Rajasthani Jodhabai. So anyways, coming back to Gopal Bhatta Goswami and Radharaman deities. So Radharaman deities, and they are so beautiful, they even have teeth, they're very fine teeth. If you take darshan, sometimes he smiles, sometimes he does not smile. Sometimes he smiles with his mouth closed, sometimes he smiles with mouth open. And I will actually, when I get a chance later on, after the lecture, I will show you a couple pictures that were there, that one with the teeth and one without the teeth. It's amazing. Yes! I showed you.
Yeah, I saw.
Last time I showed you.
I saw it.
Yeah. And Radharaman, one time when they said that in the Pujari is actually Gopal Bhatta Goswami comes in the lineage of when Gopal Bhatta Goswami, when he was traveling in Vrindavan, he met one Brahmin. And that Brahmin, his name, we don't know, it has not been mentioned, but he actually was very pleased with Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And Gopal Bhatta Goswami, they didn't have any children. So he said, he blessed them that you will get children very soon. So he said, that Brahman said that if I get a child, my first child I will give you to serve you. So several years passed, and then suddenly in Vrindavan, when Gopal Bhatta Goswami was doing his puja under the tree, one young boy came, 10-year-old boy. He says, my father has sent you, and my name is Gopinath. And I am the firstborn of my father, and as promised, he has sent me in your seva. So he was very pleased. Then that same Gopinath became Gopinath Brahmachari, and the Radha Raman deities were given to him to take care of. And Gopinath's younger brother, Damodar Das, who was a Grihastha. So today's the whole lineage of the Radha Raman temple, pujaris that we see, or the Radha Raman Parivar, is from Damodar Das. They are from Damodar Das, who is the brother of Gopinath. And Gopinath Brahmachari, Baba or Pujari, he took very good care of Radha Ramanji after the disappearance of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. It is said that one time there is a very nice, they are very meticulous, they are very nice, and they are very perfect. And Radha Raman temple Parivar is also very, very favorable to ISKCON. Radhanath Maharaj always goes there. So many sannyasis. I mean, why just take a name of a couple? But most of them, they're always welcome. And right now, the main Mahanta there is Padmanath Gosai, who is the main person there. And Padmanath Gosai, actually his son comes here all the time, every year, Chandan Gosai. Yeah. So he is the one who is basically the Mahant there. And he welcomes all ISKCON devotees very nicely. And he takes some special interest in our movement. So Radha Raman Lal Ji ki, Gopal Bhatta Goswami Thakur ki. So please visit. See, always, and reason why I cannot get to know our Vaishnava Acharyas. Visit their samadhis. When we go to Vrindavan, when we go to Mayapur, visit the samadhi of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, Prabhupada. Visit the samadhi of our Acharyas, all of them. Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj Ji, his samadhi is there. Gaurchandra Babaji Maharaj, his samadhi is there. And then even Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj in Navadvip. Please visit. We get special mercy just by bowing down there. We get mercy. That's how Krishna Prem will emanate. Otherwise, no matter how much we do japa, unless and until you don't know the family or you don't love the family of Radhaji, then how can you expect to come into the inner circle? So that is Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Then one more personality that on the same day was Ramachandra Kaviraj. On Thursday, his disappearance. Mataji sang this bhajan and everybody in ISKCON knows this bhajan. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Daya Karo More, Tuma Vina, Ke Dayalu, Jagata Samsare. I don't have time to explain the whole bhajan. It's a lecture on its own. Very detailed also we can go. But this bhajan was written in Viraha, in the separation of last line. What is the last line? Ramachandra Sangamange Narottam Das. This bhajan was written by Narottam Das Thakur. It is not Lord Ramachandra that he is referring to. He is referring to his dear friend Ramachandra Kaviraj, who disappeared, just whose disappearance anniversary was along with Gopal Bhatta Goswami's name. It is said that Narottam Das Thakur, when he was studying along with Srinivas Acharya and Shamanand Pandit in Vrindavan under the Shiksha tutelage of Jiva Goswami. Actually, Shamanand Pandit is a disciple of Hriday Chaitanya Thakur. Narottam Das Thakur is a disciple of Loknath Goswami. Disciple as in
Guru.
Diksha disciple. And who else? Shamanand Pandit, Narottam Das Thakur, and Srinivas Acharya is a disciple of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Does anybody know a very famous song written by Srinivas Acharya? Shara Goswami Astakam. Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghu Jugao Sri Jiva Gopalako. So this is out of separation of his Guru and his Siksha Gurus, the 6 Goswamis, he wrote this. So similarly, Narottam Das Thakur has that bhav. When Ramachandra Kaviraj disappeared, he actually remembers the entire parampara, starting from Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, the 6 Goswamis, right? Daya Karo Sri Acharya Prabhu, Srinivas, Ramachandra Sangamange, Narottam Das. He remembers Srinivas Acharya, his dear contemporary god brother, because they were under Their own gurus had actually told them, go to Vrindavan and study Shastra under Jiva Goswami. So Jiva Goswami was the Shiksha, the guru of these three. And when Narottam Das Thakur came back to Kumarhatta, that's in Kheturi Gram, close to Kumarhatta, which is today's West Bengal or Bangladesh, he was settled there. They were very envious, some of the Orthodox Brahmins, because he was so famous that a lot of the Brahmins also, by birth, they wanted to take Diksha from him, and he gave them Diksha. Although he was from the Kayastha family. But again, we have to remember that even Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he re-established the Devi Varnashram. He did not go by what your birth is. Even Prabhupada did not go by what your birth is or what your skin is. Yeah? Janmana jaye te shudra sanskarat bhavati dvija, Shastra says. Everybody say that please. Janmana jaye te shudra sanskarat bhavati dvija. Shastra says that Janmana jaye, by birth everybody is a Shudra. Even if you may be born to a Brahman father or a mother, you don't know anything about Brahmana qualities. Or even as a matter of any education, not even ABC. Sanskar, when sanskaras are given, bhavati dvija. Dvija means you become twice born. You get the Upanayan sanskar, and that is why it is called dvija, Brahman initiation. So this Brahman initiation was re-established by Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, which Prabhupada followed nicely in ISKCON. Even Prabhupada was criticized by many people, saying that he is giving all this Brahman Diksha to these Goras, to the Westerners. They are not qualified to go on the altar. No. Even Krishna says, Chaturvanyam Maya system, Guna, Karma, Vibhaga. Not by Janma. Not by Janma. So, they were very envious of Narottam Das Thakur. And they started complaining to Raja Narsingadev, who was the king there, and said, look, what will us, our Brahmins, do? If these Kayasthas will start giving initiation to them, you have to stop this. You are our protector, O king. So then they made a big scholar, I can't remember the name of that scholar, made him stand up and wanted to debate with Narottam Das Thakur. So before they wanted to debate, the two friends, Ganganarayan and Ramachandra Kaviraja, they knew about this. And they did one thing, they knew that they were coming all the way to Kheturi Gram where Narottam Das Thakur was. So on the way when they were coming, these two, Ganganarayan and Ramachandra Kaviraj was actually, that Kaviraj name, title was given by Jiva Goswami. Like even a Prabhupada was also known as Kaviraj in the Gaudiya Samaj, in the Gaudiya Vaishnava. He was also known as Kaviraj. That is why Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, he says, whatever he writes, print. There was like we have Back to Godhead magazine. At that time, in the time of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, Prabhupada, the magazine was Sajjan Toshani. It is called Sajjan Toshani, fortnightly magazine in the Gaudiya Math that was published. And Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, when he saw the writings of Abhay Charan Dai, he said, whatever he writes, publish. He told, although he was so junior compared to some of his senior disciples. And he was also dubbed Kaviraj. Especially when Prabhupada wrote a wonderful song in English, a Kavi, in adore ye all the, adore ye all the blessed day. When he appeared in Puri, sweeter than heaven, brighter than May. When he appeared in Puri, my Lord and Master, His Divine Grace. He wrote a wonderful poem in English for his Gurudev, our Prabhupada. It's a wonderful, you all should read that. Absolute ascension, thou has proved. Impersonal calamity, thou has moved. So nice verses. So when Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada saw that, he was so impressed. He said, whatever Abhay Babu writes, Abhay Charanaravindra De writes, you publish. So he was known as Kaviraj. So Ramachandra Kaviraj was given that title by Jiva Goswami Bal. So when they heard that this, he was, because Narottam Das Thakur was considered a senior god brother, they wanted to protect him. He was not afraid that he would lose with that scholar that Raja Narsingadev and the Orthodox Brahmin had put against him. But he wanted to establish that he is a great Vaishnava. So what they did, there was a village known as Kumarhat, right outside of Kheturi Gram. So these two personalities, Ganganarayan Chakravarti and Ramachandra Kaviraja, they dressed up, one dressed up as a panwala and the other one dressed up as a pot maker, Kumhar. Kumhar. And when the party came, these two people, the disciples of this great personality who was going to debate and argue with Narottam Das, on the way they were passing through Kumar Hut, I told the disciples, bring some pots, bring this, bring that, we have to cook. We are staying here overnight. So when they went to get the pots, the pot maker is speaking Sanskrit very fluently and very high level. And the disciples were dumbstruck. And then they had a conversation about Shastra and they were defeated. And then they go to a panwala to buy some betel nuts. There also the panwala is speaking Sanskrit. He is Ramachandra Kaviraj, speaking Sanskrit. And again they had a conversation, they were defeated. Then they go back and report to Raja Narsingha and that scholar, Ari Baba, we just got defeated a big time by this, and then that scholar goes to them and he gets defeated too. Then he says, whose disciples are you? He says, we are disciples of Narottam Das. So, kalto abhi yahan se. And then they turned around and went back. So this is the Ramachandra Kaviraj that very dear, Ramachandra Sangamange. That is the thing that we have to have, this so much love and pain for Vaishnavas. When Vaishnavas are dukhi, we have to be dukhi for them. When Vaishnavas pass or leave their bodies, we have to remember them. We have to feel that burning separation. Even Narottam Das Thakur has written this wonderful bhajan, Jai Anila Prema Dhana. We sing every time when Vaishnava Acharyas disappear. That is also in separation. So, Ramachandra Kaviraj ji ki, Gopal Goswami ji ki, Jaydeva Goswami Paad ki, and today's Lochana Thakur ki, Gaur Premanande. So I will sing one quick bhajan and then we will stop. Is that okay? So this is the Dasaavatar Stotram, and I think you all may have heard it. Prabhupada sings it also very nicely. It's in a different tune.
Pralaya dijale Dhritavānasi vedam Vihita vihitra charitam akhidam Keshavadrita meena sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadrita meena sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare.
He's talking about Keshavadrita Meena Sharira, when Krishna appeared as the Matsya avatar to save the Vedas.
Shikiraiha vipula tare tishtati tava prishte Dharani dharana ina chakradharishte Keshavadrita ulma sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadrita Urma Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare.
Keshavadrita Kurma Sharira, Kurma avatar, during the Devasura Sangram. Krishna becomes the pivot for Mandarachal mountain.
Rasati dasana shikhare Dharani pavalagna Sashini kalanka kaleva nimata
Vara killed who? Sukura Sharira means Vara. He killed the older brother of Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha.
Avatar Kamala Vare Nakha Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Anubhinga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagari Chare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagari Chare
Narasimhadev Bhagwan. Jai. Everybody can say at the end, Jai Jagdish Hare.
Chalayasi Vikramane Balim Adbhutavaman Paranakaliya Janita Janapan Keshavadrita Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadrita Vamana Rupam Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare
Vaman Dev.
Keshavadrita Tirupati Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadrita Tirupati Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare.
Who is that? Rupati? Rupa? Parsuram.
Arasi Dikshurane Jita Patu Kamaniyam Dasa Mukha Mauli Bali Ramayam Keshavadrita Rama Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadrita Rama Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare Jagadish Hare.
Who was that? Keshavadrita Ramasharira, Lord Ramachandra.
Siva Pushi Vishade Vasanam Jalakam Halahati Biti Milita Yamunabham Keshavadrita Aladara Rupa
Lord Balram.
Jaya Jagadish Hare केशवधीता हलदार रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
बोलो बलराम जी की जय हो।
विदे अश्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय गरिष्ठ पशुघातम् केशवधृता शुद्ध शरीर जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता शुद्ध शरीर जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
लॉर्ड बुद्धा
चरिवाहने बने कलायासु करवालम् धूमकेतुं दिवाकिं अपहरन् केशवधृता कलकी शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता कलकी शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश
धनुष्कल की अवतार द लास्ट 10th
श्री जयदेव तवे इदम् उदितमुदरम् श्रीनु सुखदम् शुभदम् भवसारम् केशवधृता त्रिविधरूपा जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता त्रिविधरूपं जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे।
So at the end, Jaydeva Goswami is saying that he takes so much pleasure in singing the glories of the Vividha Rupa, the different forms that Keshav or Krishna has taken.
केशवधृता केशवधृतदास रूपा जय जगदीश हरे 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 जय नरसिंह देव 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 तव कर कमल वरे नखा अजब श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु अनुभूता केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे। Everyone. तव कर
वैष्णव आचार्यों की गौर प्रेमानंदे। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य स्तोत्र शुद्ध श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस भाई चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद जी की नितिला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य स्तोत्र शुद्ध श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद जी की नितिला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य स्तोत्र शुद्ध श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री गौरकिशोर बाजी महाराज की नित्य लीला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य स्तोत्र सदा श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री जगन्नाथ दास भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर जी की नित्य लीला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य स्तोत्र सदा श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की षड गोस्वामी प्रभुओं की अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत श्री गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिया श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम की श्री मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की नवदीप धाम की द्वारका धाम की समावेत गौर भक्त वृंद की यमुना गंगा माई की जमुना माई की तुलसी देवी की भक्ति देवी की समावेत गौर भक्त वृंद की समावेत गौर भक्त वृंद की समावेत गौर भक्त वृंद की all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Shri Prabhupada, Gaur Premanande. Thank you very much. महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नमो ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्य व्रतम राजन विश्वास नैव जायते शरीर विद्या जड़ेन्द्रियता का जीवे फैले विश्व सागरे तार मध्य जीवायते लोभोमाय सुदुर्मते ताके जित कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ो दयामय कोरी वारे जीवा जाओ स्वाप्रसाद नदी लो भाई श्यामृत पावो श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमी दाखो श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय निमाय जय निताय